Are we live?
We are live.
We are live. Listen, the mic is hot, ladies. Welcome in, queens. Hello, hello. First of all, I just want to officially welcome you all to, can we call this UnWrapped Live?
We can.
This is UnWrapped Live. This is what we're doing today. And thank you all for bearing with us with the time. Of course, anytime you're elevating and doing something great, there always has to be a literal roadblock that tries to creep in, but we're not going to let it win today. Because UnWrapped and Rashea is winning today.
You don't know?
Listen, while the ladies are starting to come in and pull up on us, let me go ahead and take this opportunity to introduce myself. I go by the name of Shelavon B. I am a multimedia journalist, producer, host, and the creator of Her 107.9, which is a digital radio station and entertainment platform with women in mind, designed for women. We have a 24/7 streaming radio station that plays the best in hip hop, R&B, and soul. And I also have a live broadcast where I hang out with my ladies every Saturday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at her1079.com. So y'all make sure y'all check me out.
Come through resume.
But listen, enough about me, because I am so honored to be joining the powerhouse herself, one of the illest braiders that I know, a stylist with close to 20 years of experience in the hair game, a certified trichologist, unapologetic truth teller, and the CEO of UnWrapped Beauty, Miss Rashea Baker. Hello, hello, hello. Let me get y'all to drop some green hearts in the comments for this young lady right here.
Hi, everybody.
Yes. So wait a minute. First of all, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling good. I thought, at first I was nervous earlier, but now just here with you, I love you. You know, I've been doing your hair for a little minute.
Yes.
So very comfortable. I'm surprised. Okay, stepping into the comfort zone. Don't even feel nervous.
I love it.
So I'm excited about that.
Well, listen, I hope that you are feeling as amazing as you look, because you're looking like an author today.
Well, thank you, my dear. I can't even believe that's like a word. Like, really, I'm an author?
It's a word.
What?
It's a title that's been added to all of your titles. So first of all, congratulations on the release of The Raw Truth. This is amazing. This is not a small deal. This is a huge deal that you have journeyed throughout your career, gaining all of those titles, gaining the experience that you have close to 20 years. And now you've made it to a point in your journey where you are equipped with the knowledge and the experience to give back to other women and educate. So that has to feel amazing. You have to be proud.
It does. It does feel amazing. It's like, I can't believe that I'm here right now. That all of this, as long as it took me trying to find my purpose on this planet and who I am, and to now be like, this is your gospel.
Yeah.
Your gospel is to teach and to spread the word to everybody who's willing to listen. So
Purpose.
I'm excited.
Purpose, baby. Speaking of that, I have to salute you for taking on this journey and making this into a conversation, something that is not talked about a lot. Because we all, as women, we all purchase hair. I have been buying hair, buying bundles, buying tracks and weaves ever since I was 15 years old.
Right.
And never once have I thought about the things like, or asked the questions like, where does this hair come from?
Yep.
What makes this bundle different from that bundle? When it comes to the price, how do I spot quality with my eyes and with my hands? So I have to salute you for opening up the conversation on something that hasn't been talked about before and making it into a purpose. That's absolutely amazing.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I wanted to write this book for women like you, because I was the same way. I purchase hair just as well. And I never heard of a book like this. I never heard of anybody sit here and say, well, do you even know what you're buying? No one has ever said that.
Right.
Even when I was going to get my hair done from other stylists, no one has ever said that. Just like, go buy hair. So I wanted all my audience to understand exactly what they're buying. Even if your stylist don't know, at least you as the client, as a consumer, at least you know what you're buying.
Absolutely. Love it. Love it. And what a way to launch. I mean, this is like a super dope situation right here. Okay. Listen, when I tell you we live. Okay. That's why we was a little bit delayed, because things happen when you go live. But Rashea, just taking this opportunity to talk directly to your audience, inviting them in, and also any newcomers who might not know who you are or what the book is about. This right here is a situation.
Exactly.
So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So listen, ladies, now you all know that, actually, let me get my eyes and then we're going to be ready.
Well, while she's doing that, let me go ahead and introduce myself. For those who don't know me, I am Rashea Baker. I'm the owner and CEO of UnWrapped Beauty and UnWrapped Beauty Bundles. And now I'm an author. Woo, woo. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Green
like,
heart.
what? Author? I can't even believe that's even real.
Believe
but
it.
I am the author of The Raw Truth, Hidden Lies Exposed. And I wrote this book for you all. I wrote it for everyone. And my journey and my purpose and my planet that I feel that God has told me is to make sure that I spread my gospel to all the women that are willing to listen and understand, not only when it comes to just knowing hair, but learning about your natural hair, learning about your head. That's why I became a trichologist, because I wanted to teach everything in regards to the hair in the beauty industry. So that's my resume. I've been doing this since forever. I started braiding hair at 12 years old from my earliest memories. When I was young, and my passion to do hair at a salon came when I met my husband, and he was like, my mom has a salon, you can go ahead and work in here. And I was like, really? At the time I was a flight attendant. So in corporate America, I just didn't find, there was no competitive edge for me in corporate America. So I needed something different. And my sister, she was like, well, what does that mean for you? And that's how UnWrapped Beauty got started. She was like, I love doing hair. I love traveling. I love the weight loss journey. And she was like, let's just put that all in one word. And that's how the beauty came. I've been doing hair for a long time, and I always had a passion for hair. It was a gift. I don't remember anybody teaching me how to braid hair. I just knew how to do it. And then so over the years, I just make sure my craft was going to be like the best I could be. Like as Capricorns, as you know it. We perfectionists. So I wanted to make sure that when I got into the professional setting of doing hair, that it was going to be top tier, because I don't expect nothing less.
Yeah, that's what you call walking in your purpose.
That's right.
And walking towards greatness.
That's right.
I absolutely love it. What an amazing story. Ladies, now you know that the hair game is big business, but what happens when we start peeling back the layers and exposing the truth about what's really going into our extensions, our wigs, and even our beauty routines? So today we're going to dig deep in on all of that. Rashea is going to drop some gems, of course, and yes, we are taking your questions live. So if you feel like you've ever been bamboozled by bundles or just want to level up your beauty journey, this is the perfect platform to do just that. So let's go ahead and jump in. The book, The Raw Truth. I have to say, one of the things that I just off top absolutely loved was the intro.
Okay.
I'm not going to give away too much of the book, because you still got to support, you still got to buy the book, but I will let people know that you have the dopest video intro, just a visual situation where you are authentically inviting the reader in, welcoming them into your world, and just getting them prepared for what, you're going to be educating on. I absolutely love that. Now, I always like to start a conversation with a quote from you. And I'll say that in the opening, you talked directly to a wide audience that range from the everyday woman purchasing hair for installs, the beauty professional that's stocking up on her product, maybe she sells or services installs, and those in the business of selling hair. One of the things that you said that stood out to me was, this is not just about buying hair. This is about understanding hair. So my first question is, why is it important to understand hair? Why is understanding hair so important?
Because you have to know what you're putting on your head. You got to know what you're purchasing. I like to tell my clients, with any style that you want to do, you have to decide, are you just going for the look, or you want something that's naturally and authentically you? So when understanding the hair that you're buying, know that, okay, well, I only have a certain amount of money for the look. Okay, well then maybe go with synthetic. It don't have to be expensive. But if you are a person where I want it to look like it's growing out my scalp, then that's a different story. So you have to know the difference. And I wanted to be able to educate my clients on the difference, because you don't always have to buy human hair, right? Everybody's not allergic to synthetic hair.
Right.
I'm not allergic to synthetic hair, and I actually like synthetic hair. And nowadays, there's premium synthetic hair that actually looks good and it lasts. But if you are looking for a different type of look, then go with the human hair. Or if you have a sensitive scalp, then go with human hair. But is it really human?
Right.
But is it really human?
Now let's talk about your why. What inspired you to write The Raw Truth, Hidden Lies Exposed, and put these industry secrets out there?
I wrote this book because I like to educate my clients. Anybody who comes and they book a consultation or you sit in my chair, I like to educate you. But what about those who are not able to come and sit in my chair? They're not able to fly out, but they still want to be able to purchase hair, but they don't know what they're purchasing because they're looking at the price like, okay, well, what's that about? So the book was to really educate everybody, no matter where you are around the world. If you want to know about what the hair that you're buying in the store, if you're trying to have knotless braids, right? And you're trying to say, well, what's the difference between this hair and that hair? I wanted to be able to teach that to you. I want to be able to give that information to you like I give to my clients, because I'm telling you. Tell them, Shelly, she my client. She I be keeping it real with them.
I already know. I'm telling you. All right, before we move on to the next question, I just want to throw a little something out there to the audience and my ladies that are tuning in. And we will definitely get around to your questions and your comments in a little bit here. But ladies, we're using the green heart, just so you know, because green is her logo colors that represents Unwrapped Beauty. So with a green heart and also with your answers, let us know, what is your biggest frustration when shopping for bundles and wigs? And we're going to get back to those answers in just a little bit here. All right. So as a certified trichologist and beauty CEO, I'm sure that you have seen it all. What was the moment when you realized, okay, I have to tell women the truth about what's really in their hair extensions?
I had a client who came in, and like I said, during my consultations, I let you know, we talk about the hair. And if some people feel like, well, I may not want, the hair that I sell, you can bring in the hair that you want. But I like to teach you, like, okay, when you're going to look for hair, shop for hair, this is what you need to bring in.
That's good.
So it was like last minute, and she wasn't able to get what she really wanted. So she purchased hair from the beauty supply store. And when the hair came in, it was like, okay, on the packet, it said 100% human, but once you open it, you can feel the silicone coating on the outside of the hair. That's that crunch, that's that hard. Okay, well, instantly, that's not human hair, right? So then when I got to open up the pack and I put it in my my little thing that I used to pull the hair to make the braids, it was actually a lot of hair was pulling out. So then at the bundle, when you see it, it's like thick at the top, but it's really skinny at the bottom.
Yikes.
And then my clients is like, well, what's that? So I had to educate her on, you got single drawn hair. And she didn't even know what that is. And a lot of people don't know what it is because before writing the book, when I was doing my research, I didn't even know what it was. So to be able to teach her what single drawn hair is, why it's thicker at the top and skinnier at the bottom, she ended up having to purchase more hair, spending more money, end up buying 5 packs instead of buying the original 2 packs she could have got from me.
Yeah.
But just having that education behind it, if she would have known prior, then she would have made a better investment, because it would have just made more sense for her and her situation. So at that moment, I was like, okay, if she don't know, a lot of people don't know. So let me go ahead and teach people so they have a more understanding, so you know what you're buying.
I love it. That's good. And speaking of which, words like double drawn, 10A, things like that, that's another thing that I love about the book, is that you have a glossary at the end that has like this terminology that's usually only used in the hair industry, but it teaches the everyday buyer about what these words mean.
Exactly.
And they know what to look for. So yeah, kudos on that. About the book, you are calling it an interactive ebook. So what does that mean, and what makes it different from any other beauty book or guide?
Okay, so most ebooks that you see online, it's just a PDF file. This is not just original PDF file, and that's what I love about it. We found this platform, the Blue, and we were able to put our ebook on it, so it makes it very interactive. Like you said earlier, we have the video on there.
Yes.
That video brings you in so you can see me as the author, so you're not just reading my name on there, you're not just reading the words that's on the page, but you actually get to click it, and it looks exactly like a book. You're not just scrolling up, but you're just tapping it, and you can see the full book. It puts you in that mood like you're reading a book, and that's what I loved about it, that this was just something different. We wanted to create something different that has not been seen before.
And I haven't seen anything like it. I absolutely loved it. I was like, yes, Rashea, let's go.
Thanks to shout out to Mel, who made it look fabulous.
All of that. Another feature that I love too about the book is the chapter wrap up. At the end of each segment, you are just kind of summarizing like the key points, which I think is important, because that's what makes this a wonderful resource for women to always come back to. After they have read through the entire book, they can always come back to that chapter wrap up before they go, to buy some hair, and they've got those things in mind. So that's amazing. Even in the title, you are leaning in on the fact that there are hidden lies in the hair industry, and the book is exposing them. So can you share one of those hidden hidden lies that shocked even you when you first uncovered it?
Yeah, so one of the hidden lies that shocked me mostly, I can't really say it was a shocker. I kind of knew it, but I wish that more brands would just make it more aware to the consumer, especially to the consumers. I understand why they don't make it to the consumers, but it was the fact that 100% human hair is a marketing tool. I mean, it's not really, there is nothing, the FDA or the government that says it have to be 100%. That's just words. Most of the terms are just words to be used. So it wasn't really shocking to me, but what was shocking is that it's so used so broadly that it makes people feel like, okay, it has to be 100%, but that's not really true because it actually could be mixed in with synthetic. There is no law that says that we have to tell you that synthetic is mixed in with it.
Wow.
So that's one thing that I want to be able to tell, just like everybody, just because it says 100%, that doesn't really mean it's actually 100%. You have to know the difference. 100% human hair, is that virgin hair or is it raw hair? Like, are they giving you what else they telling you about it? Because they really not telling you anything. I mean, what is 100% human hair?
Actually, now since you brought up raw and virgin, let's go ahead and settle the debate real quick. For Rashea, raw or virgin?
It's raw for me. It will always be raw for me.
Always raw.
It's gonna always be raw for me.
Yes. And as you can see, let's go ahead and I'm gonna pause just a minute so you can tell us about your hair bundles and why you chose to go more in the direction of the raw.
Okay, so my business is UnWrapped Beauty Bundles, so it's not something that has to be extra, but when I started doing human hair services, I started with human hair crochet. The stylist that taught me how to do the service, she was like, make sure that when your clients come in, they're using hair that has more texture to it, right? Majority of my clientele is minority women with textured hair. And so anybody in the curly hair industry from 2A to 4C, I wanted to be able to have something that looks like it's our real hair. So doing my research, learning all about hair, I realized for me personally, just for me, that raw hair was the best hair only because it's very, very, very natural looking. The older it gets, the more it looks like your real hair. Virgin hair, premium virgin hair is still beautiful, it's still pretty, but in my opinion, it just doesn't look as natural. So with UnWrapped Beauty Bundles, I wanted to make sure I provide textured hair for us women in a 2A, 4C category that's going to look like it's your real hair. So even if you want to do a leave out and you want to blend, it's going to blend perfectly. If you don't want to have a leave out, it still could look like it could be your real hair. So that's why I chose raw hair, and I have it in everything. I have clip-ins, ponytails, bulk hair, tape-ins, I-tips, K-tips. So I wanted to be able to accommodate everyone that loves texture hair, that wanted to look like it's their real hair.
I love it. And for all of those words, K-tips, 10A, raw, listen, you have to get the book and go back to that glossary so that you can learn what each one of those terms mean, and you're going to be on top of the game, I'm telling you. Before we move on, I do want to check in with our audience, and shout out to our audience assistants, Essence. She's over here behind the camera. Listen, she's working it out and holding it down on the technical side. Do we have any shout outs from our audience?
Hey, Carmelie. Hey, boo. Okay, so signs of allergic reaction. If you're allergic to hair, your scalp will instantly start itching. Instantly.
Yikes.
So within 24 hours, if it's itching really bad, and apple cider vinegar spray, which I usually tell my client, put water in a spray bottle with some apple cider vinegar, spray the scalp. That may help. If it doesn't, 9 out of 10, you need to take it out. It could be two things. It could either be the fact that your scalp is allergic to the hair that you're using, or that the style is so tight that it's pulling. But 9 out of 10 is the fact that your scalp is allergic, and you really won't know if you're allergic to the hair until it actually comes onto your scalp. So that's one thing that I like about raw hair, because regardless, it's been cleaned, and 9 out of 10, unless you have a scalp condition, you're not going to be allergic to raw hair.
Yeah, that's what you call a trichologist right there. Shout out to Carm. I do want to throw out another question to our queens tuning in. Let me know, what does true quality hair mean to you? Is it longevity? Is it texture? Is it price? Or all of the above? So that is my next question. And for you, Miss Rashea,
Yes, ma'am.
For the everyday woman scrolling online trying to buy bundles, what are the top 3 red flags that she should look out for before hitting add to cart?
Okay, number one, if it ain't no description, that's a problem.
Right.
Right? Just imagine going onto a website or going into the store and it just say exotic hair, and then that's it. And then it says length, and then add to cart. Okay, that's
what
it.
they do to draw you in.
Right.
Put words like that out there.
So you like exotic hair? What's exotic hair? What is that?
Exactly.
So at least tell me what it is. So for me, that's the number one red flag that I look at. If there's no description of what you're buying, you don't know what type of hair you're buying, that's the first red flag. The second one is pricing. If it's gonna say raw hair, but it's $20.
You know that ain't right.
Come on now. The hair industry is $1 trillion industry. We've been in this industry for a little minute, and everybody knows who buy quality hair. That quality hair is not cheap. I'm not saying it got to be $1,000 or $1 million. I'm just saying if it says it's $20 but it's raw, 9 out of 10 is probably not. And the third one would be just uniform. If it's like perfect, I mean every curl is perfect, 9 out of 10, that's probably either a mixture or it could be virgin hair. It just really all depends. So you really want to know what you're buying when you're on these websites, or even when you're in a store and you're reading the package. Just know what you're buying, and that's what the glossary is for. It's going to give you those terms to look for when you're in the store buying hair. Like, okay, this package say this. Well, according to Rashea, that's probably, something different. So that's what I look. The red flags is, number one, making sure that whatever you're buying, you know what you're buying. It has a description. It's telling you what the hair is. Number two, the price got to make sense, right? It can't just be, they say you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for.
That last one is the one that really shocked me about it being, if it looks all uniform, 9 times out of 10 uniform. It's mixed.
It's mixed.
Never knew that. That's good right there.
Yep.
Yeah. I love it. You're very transparent about not just the beauty and also to your own clients, but also the business side. So let's talk to some of the entrepreneurs that are tuning in out there. What's one myth or lie entrepreneurs in the beauty industry need to stop believing?
That buying cheaper hair is going to help keep you in business. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like just be honest. Being 100% authentic and being honest to your audience, to your clients, even to yourself, it's going to always take you way above and beyond. If I'm sitting here telling you, yeah, I got raw hair, Shelly, but it's only going to be $20, and then you put it in your head and then it's ruined and then it's a hot mess, how that's going to keep me in business?
Right.
So just for the beauty industry, I would just say to all the entrepreneurs and everybody, and just be honest, because being honest is really going to help make your business top tier. It really is.
That's good. So while we are on beauty as a profession, in the book, you included a bonus chapter, which I love that. And it is exclusive to coloring hair. Why was that important for you to cover coloring hair?
Because doing my consultations and selling the hair also online, most of my hair comes in its natural state. It's not processed at all. It's just in 100% in its natural state. Darker hair is harder to lift to certain levels. A lot of people don't know the difference between warm tones and cool tones, not unless you are a cosmetologist. A cosmetologist, you went to school. So because of that, I heard a lot of people say, well, can I just color it to a bright 613? Can I just color it to a gray? I'm like, you can, you're going to ruin it. You know what I mean? It's just like if you was to color your natural hair, there's a process to that. So with this hair, there's also a process. With it being the curl pattern and the texture that it is, you don't want to ruin the integrity of the hair. So I don't want you to purchase the hair from anybody, not just from me, but I don't want you to purchase the hair and then you go on YouTube University and then they're like, go ahead and make it 613 with whatever brand that you decided to pick.
Just any kind of hair to
Yeah,
613.
just lift it and then just think that it's not going to fall apart. 9 out of 10 is going to fall apart. So I really wanted to educate a lot of people, especially when you purchasing my hair, because it's great quality. And then I don't want you to give me a 1 on Google because you decided to listen to YouTube University and dye the hair to platinum and it ain't got no curl left in it. And you're like, yeah, but Rashea ain't got no curl.
So that information is not just important to professionals, but the everyday buyer about, they need to know that it is a science to coloring hair. You want to make sure that you get a professional to do so.
Exactly.
Don't try this at home.
Don't.
You're going to mess your bundle up. Your bundle is going to be gone.
Right. So that bonus chapter is really going to tell you what hair you can color to 613, what hair that you purchase and you buy that you can lift. It don't give you step by step, but it just say these are the curl patterns that's recommended for a 613. These are the curl patterns that's not recommended for a 613. So now even if you just buying hair off of Amazon, whatever, just wherever you're going to buy hair, it's just good to have that knowledge behind you.
Yeah.
So you're not just ruining the hair that you invested your money in.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Let me check back in with my ladies, with my queens, since we're talking about entrepreneurs in the beauty game. What's your biggest question about starting or scaling your business? If you have any questions regarding that, drop them in. And I'm going to check back in with Essence to see if we have any questions or comments from our last question.
Hey, Ona.
Hey, Ona.
Nice. Ona keep asking me, Ona, I'm coming, honey. I don't know when I'm coming, but she's asked me a couple of times to come to London, but I'm coming.
That's
Ona.
amazing.
I'm coming.
We're going to make sure of that. We're putting that up in the atmosphere. And
we're going to put that in the universe. It's going to happen. We're going to do some travels. We're going to do some traveling.
Absolutely love it. Shout out to Ona. All right. Let's see. I am ready to get just a little up close and personal and talk about you. How do you balance being a CEO, educator, truth teller, stylist, and all of those things, also while staying connected to women on a personal level and sisterhood level?
I think for me, at the end of the day, I'm no different than you. I'm no different than Essie. I'm no different than anybody. I'm a woman at the end of the day, regardless. I'm a black woman at the end of the day. So regardless, if I'm walking in a store, walking in a restaurant, I get treated like everybody else. And so with that being said, I'm the average day woman. I still purchase hair, and I want to make sure what I'm purchasing is going to be correct. I want to make sure no matter what I'm teaching us women, it's going to be correct as well. So I'm still going through the same thing that you're going through. When you walk into the store and I'm looking around, I go to the beauty supply store, I'm checking prices, I'm checking ingredients, I'm checking everything just like you. So I feel like there's nothing different being an entrepreneur, being a sister, being a businesswoman. I feel like I'm just a normal, average regular female just trying to make it in America.
And staying true to yourself. That is what I get from you as a friend and as a stylist, is that you're just authentic. And when you are true to yourself and you're walking in your purpose, you just take it one day at a time and one step at a time, and one journey at a time. And now you're on this book journey. So, all good things. I absolutely love it. Let's see. What else do we have for you? What was your own hair journey like growing up? How did it shape the mission that you are on today?
So I always tell my client, you and Mel probably know, I always tell you every time that all of this was for me to understand my hair. Y'all just benefiting from it. Like, I got into doing hair because I was doing my own hair. I went to hair school because I wanted to learn more. I became a trichologist because I wanted to understand my scalp and my hair. So all of this was to understand what's going on with my own head. And now I'm able to share that with y'all as my clients. But my journey over the years is trying to understand, why my hair is still the same length that it is, how to make sure it's going to stay hydrated, stay moisturized. This was just for me to learn for myself. And now I could pass that on because I have a lot of sisters. I have a lot of nieces. I have a lot of, I have a lot of aunts and uncles. I mean, not uncles, but I have a lot of aunts. And everybody that surrounds me, I feel like God just gave this as my gospel to teach and to share because I was so passionate about it from a young age and not even knowing.
We got lemon water on deck. Yes, we do. Now, while we're giving Rashea a break, I am going to just throw another question out there for ladies to get prepared for. Quick poll. Do you usually buy hair online, in the store, or straight from your stylist? Which one of those is your go-to? And we'll come back to your answers in just a few.
Okay.
And we were just talking about your journey, your hair journey.
My hair journey. So I'm still on that hair journey like everybody else. I was relaxed, and then when the whole movement of going back natural came out, I was like, well, maybe my hair will be fuller and thicker if I go back natural instead of keep doing all the relaxers. So yes, it did get a little bit fuller, but then now I have to learn and understand how to keep it moisturized, how to keep it hydrated. So I'm still on that journey.
Yeah.
I'm still learning,
and that journey is a part of
it's a part of my life.
And what you're educating
and
as well.
And how I educated. So I think that's what sets me apart from most people, is because as I'm learning for myself, continue to learn for other people as well.
Rashea, let me ask you, what was your favorite chapter? What is your favorite chapter in the book? And also kind of in that same area, what was your favorite part of the process of releasing the book?
To be honest, I don't really have a favorite chapter.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason why I don't have a favorite chapter, because I learned from every single chapter. There was something in every chapter that I was like, okay, I could take something away from that chapter.
That's good.
Okay, I learned something new about that. Like, what? Oh, what's that about? So I don't really have a favorite chapter. And what was the second part of that?
The second part of it was just, what was your favorite part of the process of releasing the book?
Ooh. My favorite part of the process, having the confidence to release it.
Ooh, okay.
Feeling like,
that's major. Right? I love that.
Feeling just like, okay, God is like, I have these things for you. Writing the book, talking about the book, me and my husband, we did this together, writing it.
Shout out to husband.
Right? And how it just all just came into place. It was almost like God is saying, this is where you're supposed to be. This is your journey. This is how you're supposed to do it. So just having that confidence to just do it. To just, like, I don't even know how else to explain it. Just do it.
He gave you something and you put one foot in front of the other, basically.
He was like, let's write a book. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, give me everything that you wanted to be said in it. And I was like, okay. And then we put it together. And then it came out to be what it is. And then he was like, we're going to make a video. And I was like, okay. And then you came and you was like, we're going to do a radio. And I was like, okay. So everything was just lining up.
One foot in front of the other. That's when you know that it is purpose driven, you know, and it's something that's coming from God. It's a gift.
That's
you
right.
know, this is a gift that you have, being able to understand hair, being able to empower women through beauty, and now being able to educate women. It's amazing. I love your story.
Thank you.
Yes. Let me check back in with my ladies. Do we have any other comments or questions coming in? Miss Essex? Love it, Kira.
Hey, boo. That's my sister.
That's
That's
it.
right. To make sure you buying quality.
That
That's
part.
Right, Ona.
That part right there. Anybody else?
Look at Facebook with the green hearts. Hey,
Green
Facebook.
hearts. Love it.
All over Instagram. Hi, Instagram. They love me on Instagram.
See if I got another question for them. I love it.
Hey, Tangela. That's my girl.
I think that was to the question. My hair makes me feel. She said refreshed.
Oh, refresh, yes.
That's
How does the hair make you feel?
Hair makes me feel beautiful inside and out.
Okay.
Yeah. If my hair ain't right, I ain't right.
Okay. Okay, right.
And you know this,
Yep.
because until I come and sit in
Yep.
the chair and get unwrapped, honey, I'm like all over the place. But, you know, that's why I say it is absolutely a gift to empower women, because it's our crown. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't define us,
Right.
but it gives us a lot of things like confidence and
That
like
extra
beauty.
oomph.
And yeah. It gives us all of that.
I feel like hair makes me feel
Hair is your baby, so that's gonna. You can't put that.
difficult.
You can't put that into one word.
because I just hair is everything for me. But then bald is too. So it's not just about hair. I think it's just about the beauty of just everything. Me, when doing my own hair, I love doing my own hair. My confidence is through the roof. Like, I walk in the room like ain't nobody there but me when my hair is like
Same.
Like, you can't tell me nothing, honey. You just can't. With the raw hair, you can't tell me nothing on top of that.
It gives you that thing. We're just going to call it that thing.
That confidence, it just make you be like, what? Oh, that's mine. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, I got 2 questions for my queens until we hop back into our conversation over here. One is, if you could ask a certified trichologist, hello, anything about your hair, what would it be? Another question is, if Rashea exposed one lie you believed in the past about hair extensions, what do you think that it would be? So we'll hop back to those in just a moment. And for you, as we are starting to wrap up here, if someone only takes one thing away from this book, what would you want it to be?
I would want it to be to understand what you're buying. Like when you read the whole book, everything else in the book is phenomenal. The book is great. But if it's one thing you're going to take from this book, is to know what you're buying, know what you're spending your money on. Understand that just because something is expensive, know why it's expensive. Know why it's cheap. So if you don't take anything else, understand that your money, because let me tell you, money don't grow on trees, y'all. We live in 2025.
Every time it's an investment.
It's a little expensive out here. So you want to make sure when you're making an investment, it's going to last. It's going to be worth every single penny. I said it. Every single 1 cent that you have, that you want to put in it, it has to be worth it. So if you don't take nothing else from that, take it. Make sure you are doing your research and you understand what you're purchasing, what you're buying.
And now we're having this book. They don't have to do much research. It's
Ain't
right
no
there.
more excuses.
You got your guide right there. Just go to the glossary in the back. If you see something in that description that you don't understand, go to the glossary and be like, well, what does that mean? Okay, now I know how to compare this to that. Yeah, absolutely. So yesterday on the station, I was live yesterday, and I was talking about this being a movement, because I absolutely could really see this topic growing into a movement. This is the first time that I have heard a conversation about what's in my hair extensions. You know, how do I spot that quality out and all of those things. So looking ahead, do you see the raw truth as just the beginning? Could there be more books, workshops? What next are you hoping for, and what can we all expect?
Okay, go ahead and put that in the universe. Tap it, right?
Got to.
Okay, so, by this being my first one, this is my first time. I want to say yes, this is a movement. Yes, we're going to do more. And I'm just excited to see the road and the journey that I'm going to be on, being an author with this book, teaching and talking about the raw truth, and just sharing and educating my audience, the conscious consumers, and my clients. So yeah, whatever God has next, I'm here for it. I said 2025. I'm not saying no to nothing.
I loved when you said that. You said that one time when you was doing my hair.
Yep.
And you said,
no
I asked you something and you was like, yes.
We're doing it. Yes, we are.
2025.
We're
I'm
just
not
doing
saying
it.
no
We're just
to
going to say
anything.
yes. I mean, because why?
Just go.
Just do it. You want to do it, so just do it.
Yeah.
Why are we telling ourselves no? Because God is saying, I gave you this for a reason. I'm not going to put more on you than you can bear. So I gave you this purpose. Just walk in it and allow me to help you walk into it. Because walking into this was just effortless. And I'm just so thankful.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful,
I'm
happy.
so excited for you. I love all of this for you. And we just can't wait to see what's next. So you just keep putting one foot in front of the other, because that's what God said do.
I will.
Before we close out, I want to check back in with Essence over there with our audience. Do we have any more ladies to shout out?
Hey, Mama.
Ooh,
Yes.
I like that.
Okay, it sure
It's
do.
a part of the outfit, right?
It is.
Yes. And we got green hearts all over the place.
Thank you, guys.
Before we head out of here, we opened with one of your quotes, and we're going to close with one of your quotes. Hair is more than just a style. It is a statement. And now you're making yours with intention.
That's right.
Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yes. So now you are making yours with intentions. That means you're going to purchase the hair that's going to reflect you as your beautiful you, honey. And that's what Unwrapped Beauty is. It's about unwrapping your beautiful self, and whoever you are, walk in that confidence. You have the book to teach you what's going to be best for you. And that could be synthetic. It could be virgin. But I'm telling you, that authentic raw, ain't nothing like it.
She wrote the debate today. Listen, she's always going to go with raw. I absolutely love it.
It's the best.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't know about you ladies, you queens, but I know that I am leaving this conversation with my crown sitting a little bit taller and my mind a whole lot clearer. A huge thank you. Is there anything before I actually close out that you want to add or that you want to encourage or say to your audience?
First, I want to say thank you to you. You
Absolutely.
are amazing.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate the opportunity.
Listen,
I remember
this
you
was a
coming
pleasure.
in, right? And I'm just telling you that the book, and you was like, "We're going on live. I'm going to put you on the radio." I was like, "What?" Okay. So I just really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you so much for just being you, who you are, and just being a phenomenal person. You are amazing. And
Oh
make sure
my
y'all listen to
goodness.
her
Emotions.
107.9. Okay. Make
Thank
sure y'all
you.
tune in every Saturday because it's the bomb.
Thank you so
When you
much.
go live for the weekend vibes. Love the
Listen,
weekend vibes.
this was not even a question. Like, I absolutely am so excited for you. Releasing this book, like I said, is huge. It speaks volumes for where you are in your season and where you are in your journey. And anything that I and anyone else can do to support that and to lift you up, we're going to continue doing. So, ladies, make sure you head on over to bakerunwrapped.com. If you haven't gotten your interactive ebook, make sure you go and get it and you support and you get, the terms and the knowledge, the education, the know-how to go in and make informed purchases. And you're only going to get that exclusively with the raw truth. Right. And also, before we get out of here as well, and just a reminder, you ladies are the reason why Rashea is doing this. So keep asking your questions, keep leveling up, and keep investing in your beauty with intention. Now, we are going to be taking this conversation literally to the air this upcoming Saturday. So you can catch this conversation again and also with some bonus conversation as well on next Saturday at her1079.com. And the conversation is going to air at 2 p.m. on next Saturday. So make sure that you tune into that. And we are going to continue to support your journey and wishing you the best of luck. You got this, queen.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Keep going, keep growing, and keep glowing, ladies. Until next time, this has been Unwrapped Live. I love that.
Thank you so much for everyone tuning in. Thank you for my clients, and thank you to everyone, my target audience. I hope you guys really get the knowledge from this book and you learn a lot. And make sure you tag me, make sure you shout out, make sure you tell everybody about it because it's really a great book. It's not too long. Mm-hmm. It's an easy read.
It's an easy read.
It's an easy read. I wanted to make sure it was going to be very easy for you to read and you get the knowledge. And anybody who know me, I like to be straight to the point.
Yeah.
I don't like no little extra fluff.
That's what
none
I
of
loved
that.
about
I like
it. It's
straight to the point.
Yeah.
Like I ain't trying to sell you nothing all the way at the end of the book. I'm selling to you as soon as you start on page 1. And that starts with the video. Yep. And so enjoy. And I'm so glad. Thank you so much.
You ladies have a beautiful Sunday. Thank you for tuning in.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
And it's a wrap.
Oh, the website. Okay, so make sure you go on to www.bakerunwrapped.com to purchase the book. You'll see it. Everything is there. And also, I also sell hair for those who would like to purchase hair. I do sell wholesale. I do have wholesale pricing for vendors. So if you are a stylist that you would like to purchase hair for your clients, I sell hair as well. And if you are a consumer, you just want to purchase a hair to send to your braider or your stylist, I sell hair as well. We have 613. We have gray. We have all natural colors.
You also color.
I do also color the hair too. So if you don't want to ruin it, I also will color the hair for you so it's not ruined. So make sure you click on our website and experience our website because my best friend Mel did it. She did a great job and she made me look fancy.
Yeah, so you got the book, you got the hair, listen, you got the goods, all of it over here at Unwrapped Beauty.
That's
BakerUnwrapped.com.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
It's a wrap.
Bye.